Today I'll be reviewing this guy here, the HGUC RX-78-2 Gundam Revive. So why don't we go ahead and take a look at the kit. So as you can see right here, we got a nice cover art. This is the RX-78-2 Gundam. This is the high-grade Universal Century, and it is a Bandai kit. This is number 191 of the high-grade Universal Century series. And we can see here that we have some nice artwork or photos of the completed Gundam once it's put all together, with various poses and such. It's important to note that the stand does not come with the kit. They are sold separately. We'll just get the pieces to build the actual Gundam itself. One thing to note is that this is what's called a revive, which means that they re-released the kit, and what they did is they modernized the manufacturing process using new molding and new articulation techniques that they've developed over the years. So this is not the original RX-78-2 that came out many, many years ago. This is the one from 2015. So let's take a look in the box. I'll put this aside. We've got the runners here. These are what are called polycaps, and these are used to do joins at the articulation points and stuff like that. We have, for the most part, it's just going to be white and kind of a dark gray, but we do have some coloration here. So they've molded the colors separately into a single runner. Looks like we even got a clear piece here, which is probably the eyes. So they all look very nice. Obviously the shield right here and other parts to go with the blue. This right here is what is considered an effect piece. And these here are the laser swords, essentially. We got our white pieces, which is a little bit off-white, almost like a very, very, very light gray, just this side of white. And of course the dark gray pieces here for the hands and the weapons and all the other dark places. And then does seem to be a few color correction stickers. These here will normally be used for like camera lenses, and this here is like just to give the eyes some depth and stuff like that. And then you've got the manual, and once again we got some nice poses and some color stuff. And of course, just about everything's going to be in Japanese. There will be a few English words for certain areas. And we've got the runners here telling us where the different parts are, some key codes to let us know. And luckily in this one we actually have the English translations for what all these symbols mean within the kit, which is always good. And then we've got the assembly of the various parts, your body and your arms and stuff like that. The nice thing is it's nice and separated into areas that you're going to build, and then kind of snap everything together. And then of course on the back a few more photos to show the articulation and some poses and such like that. And you got your color guide if you intend to paint, which right now I won't be doing any painting. If I do painting, I'll do that as a separate video, because as I said before, this is my very first Gunpla, so I don't want to do anything to mess anything up. Here is the completed RX-78-2. Overall, I'm very pleased with this. There's a lot of detail, considering this is a HG. This is the revive, so you got to wonder what the original model looked like. In most cases, any place where the pieces would be put together and a seam would be visible, they worked it into where the natural pieces, where the natural armor has panel lines and such. There are a couple of places where that did not happen. Here on the calves, there's some visible seams here and in the body here, but those can be corrected, which I'll do in a later video. But overall, it's very nice. There's definitely lots and lots of opportunity for panel lining, because there's nice areas where you could put in the detail. But overall, I really, really like it. It has some really good articulation. The ankles move like an ankle would. They kind of move to the side, go back and forth. When you have this piece here to kind of make it a little bit more natural looking when posing, and then you can see the frame in the gap, so that's nice. The knee can go all the way back, essentially, and the leg can move all the way up and out to do kind of a split. You can't do a full split because this little side skirt goes in the way, but the front skirts at least move up and give you plenty of room to move. So really, as far as a split is concerned, that's about as far as you'll be able to get it out without, having to remove this or have it fall off. The pieces pretty much stay together. When I was doing the display of the piece, I did a lot of manipulation and I didn't have anything fall off at all. The arm, you've got your typical ball joint, so you can move the hand around. The elbow, just like the knee, does go all the way up. This can go all the way out, and this has full rotation, and everything feels really nice and tight. I'm not sure how tight it'll feel over time, but I don't intend to really play with these. These are going to be displayed. I'll pose them in something that I like, and then I'll probably just leave it alone from that point forward. The back looks really nice. There is a little backpack here, and the thrusters do you can tilt them slightly. The back does not move. The head here, you got your full rotation all the way around if you wanted to. If you do move the head, be very careful with these, because those look like they could, they're not super delicate, but if you're really rough, you can break them. And then another neat little thing is you can actually slide the head back and forth like this, which is actually quite cool. So you could do a pose where he's looking more forward, or something where he's looking up, and he can really crank the neck back. This model comes with several accessories. Here is a bazooka. It can be attached to the back. I did show various poses with all the accessories and such. This is one thing that does come apart from pretty easily. One of them does, the other one doesn't, so I'm not sure what I'm going to do about that. But here are your light swords. There is another gun, and along with the gun there is a hand with a trigger finger, so you can put it in like that. This is the trigger finger hand, so you can fit it in. It fits in just like the other one where the back comes off. The only difference is that the trigger finger is part of the back, so you snap it in and then the trigger finger goes right there for the trigger. It's got another set of expressive hands for left and right. The trigger one is only a right hand, and then it comes with the shield as well. So, and this comes up so you can use the gripping hand to actually put it on here, so you can have it attached and holding it as well, or however you would like to do it with that, and it fits in right here. You can, as long as he's not gripping it, then he can move it wherever you want to do it. And of course, when these are not being used or held, they just go up back into here as part of the backpack for easy storage and access. Now, I do have to say, when I got done with this, I was a little disappointed that there weren't some decals or insignias on it. And then I watched an episode of the original Mobile Suit Gundam, and it turns out that in the original there were absolutely no any indications or any kind of insignias or anything like that on the Gunpla. So this is actually anime accurate. So that's good to know. I was very happy to realize that, or to discover that. So overall, I'm extremely happy with this. I think it was an easy figure to put together. I'm glad I did this one as the first one. The instructions were very clear, even though most was in Japanese. It was very easy to follow with the diagrams and the numbering and everything like that. I would recommend this to anybody that's new to Gunpla. This is a great little starter kit, and I look forward to doing additional models and sharing that experience with you guys. So I will see you on the next build. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoy it, please give it a thumbs up. That really does help out the channel. And if you would like, go ahead and subscribe. And if you want to get notifications, click that bell. If you have some time, please do enjoy some of the videos that are popping up around my head.